Okay, so what we all just witnessed between the Orlando Magic and the Charlotte Hornets, well, that wasn't just a win. No. It was a complete and total dismantling in one of the most important games of the entire year. A historic rout.
31. Just let that number hang in the air for a second. That's the number that tells the entire story of this game. 31 points.
And look, this wasn't just a big win. This was officially the biggest blowout the NBA play-in tournament has ever seen. This whole format is known for these crazy, down-to-the-wire, nail-biting games, right? Well, the Magic just threw that script right out the window.
And there it is, in black and white, the final score, Orlando 121, Charlotte 90. I mean, it wasn't even as close as that score looks, if you can believe it.
So the big question is, how on earth does a do-or-die game get so out of hand so incredibly fast? Let's break down the anatomy of this absolute masterclass in dominance. This thing was over almost before it even started. I'm not kidding. The Magic just exploded out of the gate, jumping out to a 27-10 lead. And from there, it was just an avalanche. By the end of the first half, the lead had ballooned to an insane 68-33. So at halftime, they were already up by 31 points, another record. The game was basically decided in the first 24 minutes. And you know, this quote from ESPN just nails it. The Hornets were never in the game. It's as simple as that. From the opening tip, Orlando set a tone. They were more physical, more aggressive, and Charlotte they had absolutely no answer. And if you need any more proof, just look at the stats. I mean, the numbers tell the same brutal story. Orlando was shooting a super efficient 50% from the floor. Charlotte, a measly 34%. And then you look at the rebounding, complete mismatch. The Magic grabbed 49 boards to their 34. That right there is how you control a basketball game from start to finish. But you know, beyond all the team stats, this game really boils down to two totally different stories for the star players. It's a classic tale of triumph on one side and just deep struggle on the other.
For the Magic, it was a party. Everybody ate. Paolo Banchero led the way with a smooth 25, but it was a total team effort. Franz Wagner was doing everything. 18 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. Wendell Carter Jr. barely missed a shot, and you had solid double-digit nights from Bane and Suggs, too. It was just beautiful, balanced basketball. Now let's flip to the other side of the coin. The Hornets' big star, LaMelo Ball, he ended up with 23 points, but, and this is a really big but, you have to look at when he scored. 21 of those points came in the third quarter, long after this game was already in the bag for Orlando. It looked good on the stat sheet, sure, but it had zero impact on the outcome.
And then, man, you got the story of Miles Bridges. This is just heartbreaking. With this loss, he now holds a really tough distinction. He's played more games than any other active player in the league without a single trip to the playoffs. You just got to feel for the guy. So, with a single game, a single result like this, these two franchises are now rocketing in completely opposite directions. Let's take a quick look at the aftermath.
And it really couldn't be more black and white. For the Orlando Magic, the dream is alive. They've punched their ticket, secured that 8th seed, and now they've got a date with the Detroit Pistons in the first round. For the Charlotte Hornets, the lights are out, their season is officially over.
All right, I've got one more number for you, and it's a big one, 10. Because with this loss, the Hornets have now missed the postseason for 10 consecutive seasons. That is the longest active drought in the entire NBA, a full decade of falling short. That's a heavy burden for a franchise to carry. Okay, so that's Charlotte's story. But let's get back to the winners here. The Magic took care of business in a huge way, but their real journey is honestly just beginning. Because here's the twist. For all the excitement around this team, for this massive win, get this. The Orlando Magic have not won a single playoff series since way back in 2010. It's been a long time for their fans too. So, the Hornets' painful playoff drought just got a little longer. But as the Magic move on, the real question becomes, with this monumental, record-breaking win, can they finally be the ones to break their own curse? Now that is the story to watch.